tears of my stripes. I only tell stories of fights. You learn that the struggle is part of the hustle. Don't ever mistake them as gripes.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. The gentleman of boxing, Floyd Patterson, one of the slickest heavyweights of all time. 6 foot tall, 201 pounds. And they'll be facing Muhammad Ali. He stands 191 centimeters tall with a reach of 198.
Yeah, if you've got a bro that's in front of you that's going to put you under pressure, get to your ribs and get close, you've got to be fast on your feet. If you've got the height and the reach, which I always go for, I depend on that. But if someone is going to push you back, keep pushing you down, you're going to be under pressure. Don't get stuck in the corner, because if you do, you're out of there.
It's Floyd Patterson, a man that needs no introduction. One of the best to ever do it in the heavyweight division. This is Muhammad Ali. Here comes the...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out...
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
What a venue, what a fight, what a...
Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. So he's going to shake off the cobwebs and bounce around the ring a little bit here. A perfect counter lands. Straight right just misses. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
There are certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look in that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
There's a counter shot. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
A perfect counter shot. Nope, that hook won't score. Men step back for just a moment. Nice counter. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Good counter. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
Come on, you've let him back in the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league.
Okay, I'm happy you like that round. Good work. Thinking.
On to the second round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You'd like to see more jabs. Beautiful counter punch. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Do you believe what we are seeing? Well done with that counter shot. Catch and shoot. A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
And he scores with the counter. Has to be careful for that. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Breathe. Just get your breath back. The jab.
Gathering your pace and win this round.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Trying to land that jab. Nice counter shot. That left hook missed. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They exchange punches. Beautiful counter shot. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Those counter punches have to hurt. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
There's the bell for round 4. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
See a jab from these two. He threw a punch and just got countered. That counter punch caught him clean. The straight right just misses. Counter punch right up the middle. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Do you believe what we're seeing? Can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. The straight right just misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
I've been in fights like that. When you think you come up though, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen this.
Good round, I like that. I'm happy.
And there's the bell for round 5. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Straight right just misses. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
How about that time counter shot? These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Nice counter shot. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you.
This is the beginning of round 6. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch, counter punch. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is... Ooh, that really affected Floyd there. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed back on it. Like it never happened.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That counter shot lands. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Counter punch. Holding nothing back here in the round. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. was sweet music to his ears.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round.
Here we go, it's round 7. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter punch. That left hook just missed. Good counter punching. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Shot lands. He blocks the right uppercut. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
The bell sometimes
Needs to focus on the game.
There's the bell to start round 8. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover.
Whoa, Johnny! The greatest has been dazed! Muhammad Ali in trouble! Looks like they've shaken it off.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Both men step back for just a moment. Those counter punches have to hurt. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Those counter punches have to hurt. And Patterson couldn't take anymore. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Well, it's go back to the drawing board time, and you...
Now what we gonna do right here is settle the score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna shut it down like this. Let's go. Yeah. The tricks of the trade, the rules of the game. I've been to the top and I've been to the bottom. I tell you they look about the same. I can speak about comfort, I can speak about pain. You wanna come do this, study my movements, go up and sit in the grain. See, I never heard of vacations, bro, that word to me is insane. I'd rather put hands in the dirt as I put in the work and watch suckers complain. Cause all they regardless, who go the hardest, whole family is just chock full of ballers. Who wanna tell them I never been there? I step in the circle, just know I'm prepared. I win or I learn, I never will lose. The fork in the road, which one will you choose? Look, the people need answers. You ready to dance? This one for the champs. The blood, sweat, and tears of my stripes. I only tell stories of fights. You learn that the struggle is part of the hustle. Don't ever mistake them as gripes. First I hit them with lefts, then I hit them with rights. After all that I've been through, I gotta continue to cut through that bull with a knife. You holding me up, so I'm rising. You want me to fail or surprise them. Addicted to winning, so since the beginning, I only focus on horizons. All they record is who go the hardest. Whole family is just chock full of ballers. Who wanna tell them I never been there? I step in the circle, just know I'm prepared. I win or I learn, I never will lose. The fork in the road, which one will you choose? Look, the people need answers. You ready to dance? This one for the champs. So what can I tell you? I learned from my failures. I traveled through hell with a gang full of tailspins, and I only prevail cause I came with my day ones, and they never strayed from tough situations. I'm saying there's no conversation, just head down and get from the heart that we came from. All we record is who go the hardest. Whole family is just chock full of ballers. Who wanna tell them I never been there? I step in the circle, just know I'm prepared. I win or I learn, I never will lose. The fork in the road, which one will you choose? Look, the people need answers. You ready to dance? This one for the champs.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck.
your mind back, get your focus back, get the jab back. Just boxing, just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything, all right? Now go back out there.
Great work. I love that.
Let's do it.
Good work. It's all going great. Keep doing what you're doing.
What was that? What are you doing? Get your mind back on the job. It was a god-awful round, I tell you. Now, come on.
Give me your picture.
Switch stance, that's it. What we do in the gym. You know what we do in the gym? Be confident. That's it, nice and smooth. Now stay like that now. Listen, you've switched up. What are you doing? Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round. Let's just get...
Let's fight.
Hey, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw. Reset, switch stance. That's it. What we do in the gym. You know you can do it in the gym. Be confident. That's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way now.
And time.
Come on, you're better than that. You've been coasting for this entire fight, and now you've let him back in. Now it's going to be a tougher fight because he's going to be confident. I want you to go for it.
Let's go.
Not the look on that jab.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw.
Get busy, double up on the jab. Okay, focus now, focus. Big deep breaths, big deep breaths. Calm yourself down, calm yourself down. Come on, breathe, breathe. Get your mind back on the job.
Do your business.
Signals on work, start doubling the jab up.
A beautiful afternoon for a fist fight. We are live at the Empire Fight Camp. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
Time for our tale of the tape. So here is Roy Jones Jr. Many believe this man could be the future pound. Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of all time, Pensacola's finest, an undisputed champion at 4 different weight classes.
Oh, pure bad blood.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds.
Well, I hope you brought your... We're expecting an all-out offensive display. So he's going to shake off the cobwebs and bounce around the ring a little bit here. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. A perfect counter lands. Look at the hand speed and footwork between these 2 elite-level middleweights. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter shot. Well, I hope you brought your sunglasses because we're fighting outside, and what a main event this should be.
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. One to cool you down, one to ice you back, one to give you instructions in your head, and one to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter punch. The straight right just misses. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. And here's the bell for round 2. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Counter punch right up the middle. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Punch, counter punch. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. is this fight still continuing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than happy.
That counter punch caught him clean. And he scores with the counter. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Swing and a miss with that jab. They exchange punches. Good counter punch. Beautiful counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt. And there's the bell for round 3. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Oh my word, down goes RJJ. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
1, 2, 3, 4. Can you continue?
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You've got to...
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. You've got to wonder how big from the choke. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That counter shot lands. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. He threw a punch and just got countered. Why sit in the pocket when your punches are this slow? This is a high-octane battle. These two were made for each other. Do you believe what we're seeing? A perfect counter shot. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, It's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Good counter punching. Nice counter. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. At this point, you got to believe he can.
That's a terrible round.
And there's the bell for round 5. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
What skill being displayed here between these two middleweights? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Catch and shoot. How about that time counter shot? Nice counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well done with that counter shot. Both men step back for just a moment. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Nice counter punch. The straight right just misses. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? The perfect counter lands. His stamina is off the charts. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Oh, and there's no way they're getting up from that. It is a clean knockout. He caught him with that body shot, and it froze him in his tracks. Look at this again.
You're right.
Clearly, his opponent was too much for him, and he's thrown in the towel. And that is that.